And with the stimulus check, I don't know if that's gonna be enough to really afford all that gas. Oh. Merry Christmas, everyone, or something like that. Let me move this silly little beard off my face here. I'm hoping all of you guys have been very good this year. And with everything crazy going on in the world, I know it's probably a little bit harder for some of us than others. And I'm just gonna pretend like we've all been good so we can talk about the good things that we deserve coming 2021. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you've seen all the crazy shenanigans I've been kind of up to. I get bored in the house bored, as they say. But I figured, since I'm a car guy and I really do love cars and everything around this channel is centered around cars in some way, shape, or form, even though sometimes I get a little crazy and rowdy and I don't really know what I'm doing. But I thought, what if I were Santa? What would I want as my sleigh? What would I want to be running around the streets sleighing in? Is the better question. I thought of a couple cars. I made a list of 7 cars to be specific, and there's a lot of great cars this year and coming in 2021. And this wasn't really that hard. I just thought of the first 7 cars and decided to share them with you guys. And if you guys, have a list of your own, be sure to drop them in the comment section below, but I'll get right into mine. First up, and this one easily made the top of the list because I'm a huge fan of station wagons, or wagons in general. I don't know if we still call them station wagons, but I'm gonna call it that. It's the 2021 Audi RS6 Avant. 591 horsepower, 590 foot-pounds of torque. So if you're telling me that that thing can't pull and deliver gifts on time, plus tie that with Audi's all-wheel drive fantastic system, you'll be able to get gifts to anyone, anywhere, doing whatever. 0 to 60 time, 3.1 seconds. Oh man, that's a rocket ship. Do you need all that power? No. Do I want all that power? Yes. If you're curious how it makes this power, it is a twin-turbo V8. Let me tell you that again. It is a twin-turbo V8. One of the best things ever. Now next up, it's not necessarily in any order, but I'm gonna throw the Kia Telluride on there. But I will say this much, it's one of the best SUVs on the market right now, and bang for your buck, gives a lot of these German manufacturers a run for their money, and I mean, it's reliable, it's solid, cargo capacity. I could bring gifts to everyone in that thing. There's not really a whole lot of specs worth sharing on that, just know that it moves a lot of stuff, a lot of places, and you're very comfortable. And you'll be able to know if anyone in the back seats aren't wearing a seatbelt. So there's a lot of safety features. And that's important when you've got millions and millions and billions of gifts to deliver each year. So you guys won't have any idea what I'll be driving as I climb down your chimney. Next up, the Jeep Grand Cherokee. And not just any Grand Cherokee. I don't even know if you can call it the Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm just gonna say it's called the Jeep Trackhawk. Everyone knows it as that. No one says Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. If you do, then you really like to say a lot of words. Maybe you're, a champion at spelling bees or something along those lines, but Jeep Trackhawk. Not really much to dive into. That one kind of speaks for itself. 707 horsepower, it weighs a lot, it moves really fast, it carries a lot. Great SUV. I've got a Grand Cherokee and I love the thing, so with a little bit more power, no complaints to be had. Not only that, it's capable of towing quite a bit, a little bit over 7,000 pounds, and it's pretty awesome because that sleigh gets a little heavy with all the gifts. That and I have to pull all the love that I have for all of you. Next up on the list, speaking of towing, is a 2021 Ford F350. Specifically, I would want the King Ranch, and specifically, I would want the 6.7 liter diesel. That's just what I would want. And yeah, that would be my nice ride. And I would totally drive that all over the place. And I'd pull some trees and do some stuff, and I don't know what I'd do with that big truck, but I would love to have one. I'd spend the $90,000+ and get it. Towing capacity on that thing is like 12,000 something hundred pounds. That's a lot. It's a lot. The only downside to that thing though is that 48-gallon tank. I don't know if I can afford to fill that up. No, I've spent all my money on gifts. And with the stimulus check, I don't know if that's gonna be enough to really afford all that gas. Oh, listen to this torque number. 1,050 foot-pounds of torque. You could basically pull the earth, like you could add rotations to the earth with that kind of torque. After that, I've got the BMW X3M. If you know anything about me, you know that I do love BMWs, all the German cars really, but specifically BMW. And man, the X3M, I wish I had that plus my M3 in the garage. That would be probably my perfect, garage looking two cars. And I would make sure that I get the X3M in the competition package. So 503 horsepower. Oh man. And that inline six makes a glorious sound. Plenty of power to be had. And comfort. Heated seats, heated steering wheel. I mean, you guys know, it's luxury. And that is what Santa deserves. This next one, I haven't had the chance to get my hands on, but when the Ford Broncos are finally running around, I'm telling you, I might put my name on that list because the Ford Bronco is really going to give the Wrangler some competition, and I'm excited for that because it means that Jeep can step it up to the next notch. If you don't know, competition helps the world go round. That's kind of the thing that makes it so that they try harder and do more. And us as consumers, they want our money. So the Bronco is really going to give the Wrangler a lot of competition. I would make sure I get this one with the 2.3 liter, 7-speed manual, all that good stuff. It's got front and rear locking differentials. It's a pretty solid off-roader. So from what I've seen, I do enjoy the Bronco, and that is on my list. If you guys have any arguments, let me know. But I say Bronco, Wrangler, we could go back and forth all day. And lastly, but not leastly, what is the last thing? Oh yeah, that's right, it's the Audi R8. Yes, another Audi on the list. Yes, another German car. But after I'm done delivering all the gifts, I don't need to tow, so I would just leave the F350 somewhere, and I would hop in the R8, because I could tow the R8 and the gifts, and then just hop in the Audi. 600 and something horsepower, V10, amazingness, and just drive home. Yep. And I only need the 2 seats. I can leave the elves too. I'll leave them at your house, and they can do whatever you need them to do. And that's it. That's my list. That is what I would, as Santa Claus, be driving in 2020 for this holiday season. So please let me know, what is your ideal Santa sleigh? Or what did you drive to the toy store? Is there a toy store? Or Toys R Us is still a thing? No, Toys R Us is not a thing. So Walmart, where do people buy toys now? Where do people buy toys? Target. So, if you go to Target, wherever, what would you be driving to load up all the toys to bring them to the good places that they're going to go? Let me know down in the comment section below. And, if you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to do that because this outfit right here, it's going nowhere for a while. And thank you guys for checking out yet another video. This is a very simple one. I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Thank you guys for supporting me and continuing to watch. And I'll see you guys on the next episode, whatever that may be.